This evening from Dodger Stadium, Game 6.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Major League Baseball 1978. And again, we bring you an exciting matchup here in the American League. It is going to be the Boston Red Sox taking on the Chicago White Sox here at venerable Comiskey Park in Chicago. Again, we'll be rolling our own dice, and we'll be having the Strat PC kind of doing all the computations, but we'll have some fun doing it. Again, those who watch my videos, I've been getting some great reviews from the 1978 season. I was doing cards and dice, but to me, you're not seeing any of the cards. So hopefully this will add the excitement of people seeing the cards, and hopefully this will help rolling on dice and kind of playing along. We can see how stats will be compiled. Of course, this afternoon was a very exciting game between the Baltimore Orioles and Milwaukee Brewers. And we're going to try something a little bit different too. We're going to play the integrity of the game. And that means initially, when I was talking to my buddy tonight, we're playing Strat Hockey, is what would your managers really do in 1978? Would you do the mass defensive changes that I did earlier for the Orioles because because the lineup was so screwed up? Or would you act like the real Earl Weaver and leave the lineup as is? So yeah, we're making changes when needed, but making the defensive changes were not the norm back in the society then. Pinch hitting was, but this is American League, and in this game we're watching, the White Sox won 6-5. Lineups stayed intact the entire game. No pinch hitters. On the mound for the Red Sox, Mike Torres. On the mound for the Chicago White Sox will be Steve Stone Pony. Let's get to the field and let's do some baseball from Comiskey Park. Jerry Remy leads off, 278 hitter, 2 home runs, 44 RBIs. Left-handed hitter against a righty Stone. Here's the White Sox defensively are not good. Garr in left, Lemon in center, Bonds in right. Soderholm, Kessinger, Orta, Lamar Johnson at first. Behind the plate is Wayne Nordhagen. And on the mound, Steve Stone, 12-12, 4.37 ERA. Play ball from Comiskey. 1-2 is a pop up to the second. And again, I was going to set up the injuries if I can, but again, I don't want to. Let's see, can we reset out and not be a problem? Let's see. Again, this is going to try something a little different. Discard. Hopefully, you guys can still see my screen. If not, you can. So that's good. So give me a second. I'm going to rework this because again, I talked about this, and we're going to have ourselves a little baseball game tonight. So we're going to go max level, but the only max I'm actually using is going to be the only axe I only want to play is what is it called? We're going to use daily injuries on injuries. So everything else is clicked off. No robbing home runs. We're not going to do anything else. No errors on bunts. No errors on pickoffs. All these other things that probably Strat and Max does will not have. So again, we're not going to do that. We're not going to normalize error ratings either. Again, we'll do injuries. Again, injuries on daily, basically daily injuries or game injuries on injuries. So let's look at it and see. Limit all injuries to current game only. There you go. There we go. Let's go ahead and replay this now and play ball. New schedule. And then we'll go back to Boston and Chicago. Play ball. Sit that straight up. Good. Didn't make any changes in the lineups. Oh, I'm going to have to use the new ballparks because this Chicago ballpark was pitiful, and I definitely was not a fan of it. So Chicago American League on my system is going to be error number 253. Yeah, it's not a good ballpark. So let's go ahead and change that. So 253 will be the ballpark, and then we'll go ahead and play ball. Here we go. Let's play ball from Boston. So Remy will lead off again, Stone Pony on the mound, and play ball from Chicago. Here we go. That's going to be a 6-5. That's a pop up to third base. Play is made by Soderholm. He makes the catch and got the first out here. Welcome to Chicago, folks. One away here in the first. So now here is the shortstop, Ricky Burleson. Burleson, the batter. One out, one on. Let's see if we can get back to the action. Here is Ricky Burleson, the Rooster, 248 hitter, 5 home runs, 49 RBIs, 3-7, 5 ball center field. That's Chet Lemon, comes and makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. So quick 2 outs here in the first. And now here is Jim Rice. Yes, the MVP year for Jim Ed Rice. 315, 46, 139. Great season. Great card. Here's the pitch to Rice. 6-10, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. That's hit at Soderholm. He's respectable. He's a 2E19. So let's go over what you'll need to avoid. 2E19. You have to avoid the 1 and 2 on the. You have to win the 1 and 2 on the 20-sided die, and then it's going to be a 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 on the totals. That's an 8. That's a 12. That's an out. Rice is thrown out. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Red Sox. We go to bottom of the first inning here at Chicago. Red Sox nothing. The other Sox nothing. So now the White Sox will come up with Gar, Orta, Johnson, Bonds, Bloomberg, Lemon, Soderholm, Nordhagen, and Kessinger. For the Sox, Mike Torres on the mound. It'll be Yastrzemski, Wynn, and Evans. Hobson, Burleson, Remy, Scott. Fisk on the mound. And on the mound is Mike Torres, 16 and 13, 3.96 earned run average. Got 4 people coming in. Nice. That's a very nice thing to see here. Hopefully get people like this setup and how I'm playing. So here is Ralph Gar, 275 hitter, 3 home runs, 29 RBIs, the road runner. Left-hand hitter against Torres. 4-8, and that's a single for Gar. Remember now, Torres has the +7 hold, so this could be a very interesting situation coming for the White Sox and making decisions. Let's see what kind of speed Gar has and see if it's something we can run with. He gets that +7. It'll be a +3 on Ralph Gar's first number. And do we want to try it? Yes, he would. I guess he will. 7. He gets it on the 7. He's picked on a 12. But if he doesn't get it, he's probably not going to go. He doesn't have that great numbers. Here it is. He's not going to get it. So Gar gets back. So Torres keeps him close. And here's Jorge Orta, 275, 13 homers, 53 RBIs. 1-8 for Orta. The ground ball to short. That should be 2. Burleson, Remy, Scott for 2. Double play. 2 for the price of 1. So now batting will be Lamar Johnson. Lamar Johnson, a 273 hitter, 8 home runs, 72 RBIs. Torres with a windup and the pitch. 3-11. That's going to be a shot down the line. That's going to be a base hit. It's on the 10. So that will be a long single for Lamar Johnson. So Johnson with the single, 10 on the 20, and Johnson will stop at first. So the White Sox getting some hits here. And now here is Bobby Bonds. He'll be traded to the Texas Rangers at some point during the season. 267 hitter, 31 home runs, 90 RBIs. Wow. Here's a pitch to Bonds. 4-9 to 5 ball center field. That will be Lynn makes the catch and side is retired. White Sox, no runs, 1 hit, a walk. They strand 1. We played 1. No score between the Sox. Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn, the bat for the Boston Red Sox, here in the top of the second inning. Go back to the action here, and now here's Yastrzemski. Stone on the mound. Here's the pitch. 4-6 is a strikeout in tire zone. Got Yastrzemski out on the inside corner. There's no ABS system here, so Yastrzemski down on strikes. So now here's Carlton Fisk, 284 hitter, 20 home runs, 88 RBIs. Here's the fist. Here's a pitch to fist. 2-11. Ground ball back to the mound. The Stone Pony's got it. He picks it up and throws him out. Good play by Stone. The Johnsons score that 1-3 on your little scorebooks you got when entering the ballpark today. Here's the center fielder, Freddie Lynn, 298 hitter, 22 home runs, 82 ribbies. One of the fine young center fielders in the ball game. Norhagen puts down the sign. Stone with the warm-up and windup in the pitch. 4-11. Ground ball back to the mound. Stone is a 3.27. That could be a problem. Let's find out what he's going to need to avoid giving up a hit or the error or both. 4-11. So he will need officially a 1, 2, or 3 on the 20 for the hit. But then on the error, it's going to be 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18. Bad opportunities for Stone awaits. That's an 8. He avoids giving up the hit. He bobbles it. That's a 13. That's an E1 on Stone. So Steve Stone smiles as Lynn gets on. A little dribble in front of the mound. Stone unable to make the play. And the Red Sox got something going. Now here is great George Scott. 233 hitter, 12 home runs, 54 RBIs. Right-handed hitter against Stone. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 210 is a single. Ballpark single in Chicago, 1-12. That is a 5 on the 20. That's a single for Scott. So 2-10, and then gets the friendly roll in the 20, and the Red Sox have a couple on right now. First and second, and 2 outs. So now brings up Dwight Evans, 247 hitter, 24 bangs, and 63 RBIs. Stone from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs, and the pitch. 4-9 is a walk, and the bases are loaded of Red Sox. So Stone, after the error, is kind of falling apart, not getting the strike zone. But now here is Butch Hobson, an anomaly in himself, with the defense and everything else. 250 hitter, 17 home runs, and 80 RBIs. The Red Sox team can't hit. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Stone from the stretch. Can he make the pitch to get the Red Sox out of this? 6-6, and he does. Pops it straight up to first. Johnson's in. No, he does not. Stone uncorks the wild pitch. The roll will not count, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. So the 6-6 will be wasted, and it'll be a wild pitch. So Butch Hobson will get a second chance here, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. Norhagen puts down the sign. Stone now from the stretch. That really disturbs Steve. Second and third, big opportunity for Hobson here. 2-9 is a strikeout, but the Red Sox get a gift run on a wild pitch by the Stone Pony. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 1-0 Boston. The team wearing the red leading the team from the white, 1-0. So for the White Sox, Bloomberg, Lemon, Soderholm, the bat. Let's go ahead and take a look what's going on in the chat and everything else. Make sure my box is set up. Thank everyone for being here. Please please subscribe if you have not. I appreciate everyone coming in, being a part of this broadcast. So for the White Sox, Ron Bloomberg, the first ever designated hitter in baseball. He'll be followed by Chet Lemon and Eric Soderholm. Here's Bloomberg, left-handed hitter. DH against Torres, 1-11. Ballpark home run in Chicago is 1-7. He looks up. It's far. It's deep. Evans makes the catch. He had a blast, but unfortunately it got Pruitt, and Evans brought it back. He knew it too. He looked at it, knew it, thought he had it, but the wind here on a cold afternoon in Comiskey Park brought it back. 1 away. So now it'll be Chester Earl Lemon. So Lemon, the bat, he's hitting 300, 13 home runs, 55 RBI. Young career ahead of this guy. Torres from the windup and the pitch. 5-9 will be a strikeout. Strikeout on the inside corner for Torres, 2 outs. Let's look at the pitching scouting report for Mr. Mike Torres. He's a 1L. He was 16-13, 3.96 ERA, 272 hits, 250 innings. That's not good. 99 walks, 120 strikeouts. He'll pitch to contact, which will probably allow a lot more walks than need be, and he gave up 19 home runs. So Torres got good stuff, but a +7 on the whole could be disastrous. Here's third baseman Eric Soderholm, 258, 20 home runs, 67 RBIs. And the pitch, 3-8, and struck him out. So Mike Torres gets the job done. We play 2 in Chicago. The team in red leads the team in white, 1-0. So it's Remy, Burleson, Rice, the bat for the Red Sox here in the third inning. Remy 0 for 1, the Rem Dog. Stone from the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-9 will be a pop up straight to second base. Orta's there, calls off Lamar Johnson, got it for the first out here in the third. Here's Burleson, shortstop. He's a shortstop. Stone looks in, gets the sign, and the pitch. 2-9 for Burleson is a single. Rick Burleson with a single, his first hit of the 1978 season. So Burleson's on, one away. So now Burleson's on, not much speed. Stone's a +1, +2 for Nordhagen. So if they hold him on, you're still getting a +1. Let's take a look at Burleson and see if he's got some speed to run with. He gets the lead. He starred actually 2-6, but he gets picked on the 8. If he gets it, it'll probably be a 16 or less if I'm correct. He is. So 16 or less if he gets the lead. He'll take the lead. He'll get off the base. Here it is. And no, it does not get it. So Burleson holds. So again, Steve Stone worked him back enough. Now here's Jim Ed Rice. Nordhagen puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch to Rice. 4-9 is a walk, and Rice will walk. So again, Steve Stone having some problems. Let's look inside the cover of Steve Stone. 12-12, 4.37 ERA. 196, 212 innings. That's not bad. 84 walks, 118 strikeouts. Again, pitches to contact and gave up 19 home runs. Again, ballpark home runs here in Chicago. Comiskey Park is a 1-7. Singles were 1-12. Nordhagen puts down the sign. Stone will work from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs. 1-7 is a ground ball to second. That ought to be 2. Here we go. Now go to 4, 6, 3, and a home twin killing double play. So Yastrzemski is 0 for 2, including the double play, and the sides retire. We go to the bottom third inning. The team in red leads the team in white 1-0. So the Nordhagen will lead off, followed by Kessinger and Bagar. So here is Wayne Nordhagen, the catcher, right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Torres. 5-12, ground ball to first. Scott's got it with his usual helmet, kicks it to the bag himself, and that's the first out. George Scott, good player at first, gets the most he's hit at, 2E15. So now for the White Sox, Don Kessinger. Just played a game with a guy by the name of Mark Belanger. Again, light-hitting shortstops playing here. Here's Torres to Kessinger. 3-7 to fly ball center field. That's Lynn. If it's hit at Lynn, he'll make that catch and does. 2 outs. Good outfield for the Red Sox. Yaz is still a 1. Lynn is a 1, and Evans is a 1. Kind of like their Benintendi outfield with Bradley and Betts. This is Yastrzemski, Lynn, Evans, and they got 3 and Rice as your designated hitter who could also play the outfield well. Bottom third, 2 outs for the road runner, Ralph Garr. Here's a pitch from Torres. 2-5, and that's a single. 1-8. That is a what? That is a 9. Replay says 9. That is going to be a line drive. Makes the play. Oh my. So 2-5. Great play by Remy. Makes the play and just robs Gar of a base hit. 3 up, 3 down. Go to White Sox. We played 3. The team with the red leads the team with the white 1-0. So top 4, it'll be Fisk, Lynn, and Scott the bat. Let's look at the production value so far of today's ball game. So far, it looks good. We still got a nice little crowd here tonight. Thank you again for being here, being a part of this awesome broadcast. Here's Fisk. He'll be followed by Lynn and Scott. Right, left, right against Steve Stone. Stone with the windup and the pitch. 1-9, and that is going to be a fly ball left field. And let's see, do we get it back here? Hang on. That'll be hit to Gar. Gar will step in, make the catchers one away. The thing is, the Red Sox are getting no X chances against this awful White Sox defense. And they got 3, 4 4s in this outfield. So here's Fred Lynn, 0 for 1 with the run scored. Stone puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-7, and Lynn gets himself a base hit. Let's see, he goes down the line, but he'll stop right there for a long single for Freddie Lynn. So Lynn is on a single. That will be an 18, so he accepts his single fate. Let's see what Stone is now. Stone +1, +3, -2. So now if he gets the lead, he could be at 80%. Let's see if Lynn wants to go. George Scott sits up, gets up to the order, looks down at his third base coach. He is not starred and he gets picked on a couple numbers. Lynn says he'll stay. Runner on first, one out, right-handed Scott. Stone from the stretch and the pitch. 2-7 is a fly ball center field, not deep. 400 feet of ground for Chet Lemon to roam. He'll come in, make the catch. And there's two outs here on a full house here at Comiskey Park. Almost 50,000 here in Comiskey. Here is Dwight Evans. Walked his first time up. Right-handed hitter against Stone. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6 is a pop up to first. Lamar Johnson is there. Pats the glove. Makes the catch. Side is retired. Red Sox get a hit by Lynn, but that was it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Boston 1, Chicago nothing. Orta, followed by Johnson and Bonds, the bat for the Sox here in the fourth. Torres looks in, gets the sign. Here is the pitch. That'll be a 2-9. That ball is deep. That ball is far, but it's caught again in dead center field. George Orta sends the ball deep to right field. Ballpark home run, but a 20 will nullify the result. So again, good hit, good chance there, but it was denied. So Orta with the catch. So now with one out, here is Lamar Johnson. Torres looks in, gets the sign. 4-7's a single for Lamar Johnson. Torres got those sevens on there, makes it very advantageous for the offense in getting him. So Torres gives up a rip single. Lamar Johnson one away. And now here is Bobby Bonds, big right-handed hitter. He's looking for a trade. It's been no secret out of spring training. He's been unhappy in Chicago. Torres from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7 is a strikeout, and Torres gets him on strikes. Inside corner, called strike 3. He was doing some window shopping. 2 outs in the fourth. And here's Ronnie Bloomberg. Always a hero of mine, being designated hitter with the New York Yankees in 1973. Bloomberg steps up, left-handed hitter against Torres. Torres looks in. Here's the pitch. 6-3 is a ballpark single, 1-12. That's a 16, and he gets robbed. Oh, my. Jerry Remy again gets out in front, makes a couple nice catches. So 6-3. So good job there. He definitely stifled them. 6-3 was the result. Again, a 16 on the number, and that was it. We go to the top of the fifth inning, still 1-0 Boston. We're going to take a 1 to 2 minute timeout break. And if anyone has anything they need to do real quick, we'll be right back right after this. Thank you so much for giving me that second timeout. We go to the top of the fifth inning. So far, the Red Sox at 1 run on 3 hits. The White Sox, no runs on 3 hits. So top of the fifth, and it'll be Hobson, Remy, and Burleson the bat. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for that like. I appreciate whoever did that. Thank you so much. And good evening, Mr. Dave Little. Thank you for coming in. I've not seen you in so long. So now it will be Butch Hobson. He'll be followed by Jerry Remy and Rick Burleson the bat. Top of the fifth here in the great state of Chicago, or great state of Illinois, I should say. Like we're in the great state of Salt Lake. Nice bit of Michael Jordan. So here is Steve Stone against Hobson. And the pitch, 1-6, 4-6, a strikeout for Steve Stone. So the Stone Pony gets another strikeout, this time on Butch Hobson. 1 away. So here is Jerry Remy with 1 out. Remy's 0 for 2 and a couple pop-ups. Stone and Torres doing a fantastic job on opening day here in Comiskey Park. 4-8, and that's a walk. So a walk to Remy. Now he got some wheels. We all know that. We'll see what kind of odds he gets though. Stone +1, +2. Again, it's a +1 on Remy's first number if he wants to run. Let's see what the odds are. It's a 6 through 8. He will try that one. Those numbers are way good. Does not get picked off. So here we go. Let's see if Remy gets it, and he doesn't get it. Now, do we want to go on a 60% with Burleson there? He'll still be held, which means Burleson will have a chance to do the hit and run. We won't go, and Remy will try the hit and run. That probably boosts him up to an A. Again, if you're holding a runner, usually you get the extra bonus in hit and run. Now he'll become a B hit and run, actually. So a B hit and run for Rick Burleson. So let's see. There's a hit and run. Let's go for it. Here it goes. And it's a base hit to center field. It is. Rick Burleson nails one in the center field for a base hit. That's one thing they don't give you the option of doing in this is rolling for the hit and run. The Athletic and Peter kind of do it like the bunt. That's fine. So Remy goes to third, Burleson at first, and the Red Sox. Great managing. You don't see that managing on any other channels. First and third, one out. Rarely see any hit and runs. So now here's Jim Ed Rice. Rice so far in the ball game is 0 for 1 with a walk. The White Sox will play the infield back. They're thinking they can stop. They think they can get Rice into the double play. He's got enough of them. So let's see if they can get one. 6-3, ground ball to first. That unfortunately will score the run. It's hit hard at Johnson. He'll wait for Rice to come down the line like a Mack truck, touch first base, and that will get the run. But Remy will score because of it. 1-0, 2-0 Red Sox. RBI Jim Rice, his first of the year. Here's Carl Yastrzemski, 0 for 2. Stone from the stretch, 2 outs, runner on second base. Yastrzemski is not clutch, but he loses it on a 3-12. 1-3 for Yaz. A line drive to the second base at Orta. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the fifth. The team in red leads the team in white 2-0. Let's take a look at our chat. Dave Little came in. Thank you, David, for coming in. So top of the sixth, and now here is Chet Lemon, followed by Eric Soderholm and Wayne Nordhagen. That's right against Mike Torres. Here's Chet. 5-7. That's a strikeout again, looking. So again, a strikeout of Chet Lemon. He goes down on strikes, looks back at the home plate umpire, but he's out of there. So Lemon gone, one away. Let's take a look and see who our umpires are today. I don't think they're the ass plate umpires. I think they kind of throw them out there, I believe. Our home plate umpire today will be Larry Barnett. At first is Nick Bremigan. At second is Mike Riley. And Marty Springstead is over at third. So now here is Eric Soderholm, one away. 20 home runs, 67 RBIs. Torres from the stretch. 4-6, and that's a single 1-9. That's a 10. Oh, what plays on defense for the Red Sox. Burleson, another nice play, fields it and gets him. So Burleson again with a fantastic stop. And that will be 2 outs. So now it will be Wayne Nordhagen with 2 outs. Nordhagen, again, he is their starting catcher today. 2 outs. Torres from the windup and the pitch. 1-7. That's a double down the line. No, that's a single on the 6th. So Nordhagen will have a long single, a 2-out single. Something to give these White Sox fans a little bit of happiness here. Right now, they're not getting much offense. Runner on first and 2 outs for the shortstop, Don Kessinger. Played all those years with the Cubs, went over to the other side, and now playing for the White Sox. Kessinger's a switch hitter. Will bat from the left side. A little more better hitter, though, against lefties. So Torres should have an advantage. Here's the pitch. 2-7. Whoever said that doesn't know baseball. Single 1-10. That's a 17. Remy again makes a nice play. Side is retired. Wow. Third play where the split did not come up friendly for the Pale Hose. We now go to the top of the 6th inning. It's 2-0, team in red, and we're halfway through here on Major League Baseball 1970. Oh, wait a minute. Let's bring that back. Sorry, it looks like we had a problem in the in the production department, let's go ahead and bring that back up. Great about Stratomatic is they do give you that undo button to go back and switch. So he will not get the single. So that was, again, the same roll of 2-7. There it is, 2-7 for Kessinger. And that will be a 17. So the 17 will say, not so fast. Remy with the play. We go to the 6. The team in red leads the team in white 2-0, 2-4-0 for Boston, 0-4-1 for the White Sox. Fisk, Lynn, and Scott will bat here in the top of the 6th. Stone on the mound. 4-5 is a strikeout looking. So Steve Stone with his 4th strikeout. He also has 3 walks in the ball game. So he's been a bit wild, but getting the strikeouts when he needs them. Again, caught Fisk kind of staring at the display windows. Here is Lynn, 1 for 2, has a run scored. Here's a pitch from Stone, 5-11, and that's a ballpark home run, 1-7. That's an 11. The wind must be blowing in here at Comiskey. Right field, it's deep, but Bonds pulls it back in for the second out. Again, denied on the ballpark home run, 5-11. And it was an 11. So got him for the second out. So now with 2 outs in the 6th inning, here is Freddie Lynn. Lynn so far. Now Lynn's George Scott. Scott's 1 for 2. Scott comes in, singled in the 2nd, flied out in the 4th. Stone the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-8. Uh-oh, that's a little looper in the center field. Makes the catch. Lemon had to come in on it, but he had a good beat on it. Makes the catch. Single on a 1-2. Rolled to 15, so low percentage chance for Scott, and the center fielder came up and made the play. We played 5.5 here at Comiskey. The team in red holds the advantage from the team in white, 2-love here in Comiskey. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2-4-0 for the Red Sox, 0-4-1 for the White Sox. So now here's Gar, Orta, Johnson. Left, and right. Sounds like military. Left, right against Mike Torres here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Torres looks in, gets a sign. 4-5. That's a fly ball left field. Again, that's Yastrzemski makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So Yastrzemski made a nice play on that one. Go ahead and give him that play. So now here's George Orta. So that's 1 for 3 for Gar. And now here is Orta, 0 for 2 with a double play so far today. That's a 2-6, and that's going to be a double down the line. Takes it the opposite way. George Orta doubles the opposite way. Hugs the line. Orta around first. He'll go to second, and he'll be there. So George Orta goes the other way and doubles. So he's on. Might be the first White Sox in scoring position. So now the White Sox with something going. White Sox fans clapping their hands. Here's Lamar Johnson. He's got 2 hits today. Torres from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. Big time play. 5-9 is a strikeout. Lamar Johnson watching, again, the display windows looking for a sale and comes up empty window shopping. 2 outs here. So Mike Torres, another called strike 3. He's given up 5 hits and 5 strikeouts. Here's Bonds, tough hitter in this lineup, and he'll be followed by Ronnie Bloomberg. Red Sox Torres will pitch to him. 2 outs, runner on second. Here's the pitch. That's a 3. That's an 11. Single 1-12. No, not again. Burleson again makes a nice play. The White Sox absolutely getting nothing when it comes to split chances. So the White Sox go down. That's a line drive. The Burleson makes a nice play. Side is retired. We go to the 7th. It's Boston 2 and Chicago nothing. Top of the 7th here at the big ballpark in Comiskey Park. 3 likes, 6 in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Part of the Major League Baseball 1978 experience here presented by the Sports Time Machine. So we'll go ahead and continue baseball. Dwight Evans will be followed by Butch Hobson and Jerry Remy. 2-0 Red Sox. Stone puts down the sign. Dwight Evans looks in. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-9 for Evans. That's a double 1-14. Guess what? That's a 14. It drops in, or does it? It's caught. It is caught by Lemon, but they're going to go out there. The other referee's going to call it off. He's going to call it off. They are going to say that's a base hit. It was trapped. Evans will go to second, and he's in there. So a double for Dwight Evans. So again, Chet Lemon looks like he had it all the way, and it was a trap. You can tell by the replay. Lemon was trying to buy one, but unfortunately, the umpires were not a used car salesman, and Chet Lemon was denied. So runner on second, nobody out. 2-0 Red Sox. A big runner on base. Here's Hobson, 0 for 2. Stone from the stretch. 2-0 ball game so far. 4-10 is a catch axe. That could be deadly. Norhagen's a 4E16. That could go bad in many, many ways. Let's see if he can roll to stay off that chart. He's going to want to roll 18, 19, or 20, but even that will advance the runner. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be an 11. That's a pop-up. That is a pop-up or foul out. That's going to be a 5. That could be a rare play. Let's see what the rare play pulls up. Let's see what it says. Oh, bad looking for Hobson. It's catcher's interference. No argument. Hobson heads to first. And the ump caught Norhagen red-handed. Score E2. Runners do not advance. And Wayne Norhagen cannot believe it. Holy cow. So catcher's interference is called. And that's something you don't see every day. And let's take a look and see who our White Sox manager was for this day in history. I'm sure he is not happy at all. The White Sox manager today was Bob Lemon, the famous Lemon, who will come in with the Yankees during the year. We don't want to talk about that yet. So we'll go ahead and ignore that so we can keep all our fans still in the broadcast center. So now we'll go back to the Red Sox catch a break. Catcher's interference. Lemon comes out, and he's about to get tossed. First and second, nobody out. Here's Remy, 0 for 2 with the run scored. Now, as managing both teams, we're in the 7th. Let's see what that affects Lemon for his rating. Steve Stone is a 7, so he is in that verge of being probably taken out here. White Sox bullpen is Hinton, LeGraw, Schuler, Willoughby, and Torabella. So let's see. Do they have a lefty who can get guys out? The answer is no. Hinton is a reverse lefty. LeGraw and Schuler both dominate righties to an umpteenth extent. Willoughby would be the option. He's a righty who gets lefties out. And then Torabella is a 5R. So he again is a lefty who gets righties out. So your option would be Jim Willoughby here, another right-hander. It would be Remy Burleson, followed by Rice, and followed by Yastrzemski. So a couple more lefties will come up. Could be a good possibility. Willoughby will look in, and he'll get called in. So Jim Willoughby, the new pitcher for the White Sox. We have a pitching change here. It's 2-0 Boston. So here is the line for Willoughby. He's 1-6, 13 saves, 3.87 ERA, 95 hits, 93 innings. I have a feeling a lot is a lot better on the left-hand side for Jim Willoughby's card, though. So Willoughby will come out trying to get some outs here against Remy. 2 on, nobody out. So let's see what Remy will do. He'll swing away. Again, nobody made pinch-hitting moves in this game. Again, we're trying to be more realistic toward the era instead of coaching like 2025 managers. Like RJL says, we're in 1978, not 2025. So we're going to try acting the part. Again, that's something a friend of mine was talking with me today. I said, you know what? That could make sense. So here's Remy. 1-11, and that's a single 1-12. That's an 11, so the Red Sox now getting the splits. Remy gets one past Orta. That ball has eyes, and the bases will be loaded. So 1-11 gets the base hit on the 11. So Red Sox will load it up, and it will be Rick Burleson's turn. Now this kind of becomes ugly for Jim Willoughby now. Bases loaded, nobody out. White Sox will play the infield in. They're coming home. First chance. A plus will get the Red Sox 2 runs, and that's on a 1-7. Those odds are really good. Anything a bullet on the defense, the Cards will get runs home too. Willoughby from the stretch. Here's the sign. Big pitch of the ball game. 5-5. Single to right field. Red Sox have opened up the lead here against Chicago. 5-5's a single. Bonds is a -3, so I don't think you're going to send Hobson here. It's a 1-10. They'll hold the runners. So the bases are loaded. Red Sox lead 3-0. RBI for Burleson. And now here's a guy who can ultimately send the fans home, Jim Rice. 0 for 2. He grounded out, got an RBI back in the fifth. Bases loaded. Willoughby from the stretch. Here is the pitch. 1-8. And that's a deep fly left field, and it's caught. The wind brought it back, luckily. Gar will make the catch, but the run will score. That'll be a sac fly RBI for Rice. 1-8, home run 1-7, got the 15, and the run will score. I believe it will. Gar will come in, make the catch, Hobson tags, and no throw RBI. So another RBI for Rice without the benefit of a base hit. But if you've been around my games at all, you know what Mike Cubbage has done. He so far is the American League Player of the Week. He's officially in 2 games, 8 for 8, 2 home runs, and I believe has 5 or 6 RBIs. He has not been put out yet in the 2 games versus the Mariners. So first and second, 1 out, 4-0 Red Sox. Here's Yastrzemski against Willoughby now. Yastrzemski struggled. He struck out, grounded out, and lined out. 1-9 is a ground ball to third. Again, that will be a fielder's choice. Yastrzemski's going to hurry. Burleson gets a good slide, and Yastrzemski will beat it out. So Remy will go to third. Yaz is at first. So 2 outs and 2 on. And now here's Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 3 in the ball game. Willoughby from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-9 is a ground ball to short. That is Kessinger. He's a 3E17, which isn't bad notoriously. So we'll find out if he can make the play and get the man out here. On a 3, he wants to avoid a 1-4, and then it's 15, 16, 17 for the errors. That is going to be an 18. He fields it. He gets it. He throws in time on the 14. Just barely got him. Good throw by Kessinger. Red Sox get 2. They strand 2. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Let's have Harry Carey singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." It's 4-0 Red Sox going to the bottom of the 7th inning. So bottom of the 7th inning. What a ball game here. So far, all team in red. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Again, if you're not part of this broadcast, please click on subscribe. So here is Bloomberg. We'll go over the game to be played next on the schedule. I believe it is Toronto, Detroit, and that would be Mark Fidrich on the mound, making one of the only starts he will make during the 78 season. Here's Bloomberg, left-handed hitter against Torres, and the pitch. 3-9 is a pop-up to third. Play is made by Hobson, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So again, Red Sox not getting anything. Torres looking really good, but this is still early, and you never know what can happen. Here's Lemon. Lemon on the game 0 for 2. He struck out twice, both with his bat on the shoulders. Here's a pitch from Torres, 5-11, and that's a ballpark single, 1-12. That is a 6. That's a base hit for Lemon. So he gets the break. He gets himself a base hit, and Chet Lemon is on. Chester Earl Lemon. So 5-9 gets it on the 6. So that'll be a bait. Oop, get back again. Hang on, let's undo it. I had Lemon down as a strikeout. We'll go ahead and review it and have him come back. So that's going to be a 5 on the 11. The number, again, is a 6, and that is a base hit. So base hit for Chet Lemon. Runner on first and 1 man out. Here's Eric Soderholm. Soderholm, the batter, right-handed hitter. Torres from the stretch. Let's see if that affects things. 3-10, single 1-12. That's an 11. White Sox get back-to-back splits. So now the White Sox getting back in, and yes, the Red Sox bullpen is going to have to get in a hurry here. 3-10 on the 11. So big base hit there for Soderholm. Good hitter, always gets left-handed pitching. Has a good season of 450 at-bats here for the Sox. So now here's Wayne Nordhagen, a big, interesting hitter. Again, there were no substitutions made in history in this game. Both teams played it as it was. So Soderholm, so Nordhagen's a 301 hitter. We'll let him swing here. You wouldn't take somebody out. Probably must have had a good spring. Nordhagen against Torres. Boston bullpen is going up because Torres could be running out of outs. Here's the pitch. 5-7 is a strikeout looking. Mike Torres does the job. Strikeout number 6, and there's 1 away. How I do strikeout looking? It's on the pitcher's card and gets the tired bullet. To me, that's a strikeout looking, just in case you wanted to know. Here's Don Kessinger, weak hitting shortstop. one away. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're not stupid. I mean, Bob Lemon. Let's see if there's someone out there who would be a choice. Do we let Kessinger bat, or do we get it, or do we pull him? So against a right-handed hitter, Bob Molinaro, a really vicious hitter against right-handed pitching, could be an option here for the Sox. And then you probably, but then again, you don't want to put a four out there. I mean, I guess you didn't know if you were a four, not back in the day, but still, your defense does get worse up the middle. They may have to let Kessinger bat for that reason. We'll swing. Kessinger's going to bat. You don't want to give up the somewhat decent. Oh, you know what? Oh, again, you wouldn't know this. I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and pull in this case. So we'll go ahead and make the swap. It'll be Bob Molinaro. Probably Greg Pryor will go in. Let's see if Molinaro is any worse in the clutch. He is. He loses 3-2. Kessinger lost a ton, and I'm not going to do that. So Bob Molinaro will swing, left-handed hitter against Torres. Torres from the stretch gets the sign, 5-4, ballpark single 1-12, and he does not get it. That's a 14. It's denied. Oh, Jerry Remy. I mean, the Red Sox defense just showing gloves today. 5-4, single 1-12. 14 denied, too much. Remy with the catch and the Red Sox out the inning. Torres gives Remy a nice pat on the back, and that might be all for Mike. We'll have to see if he comes back out. And Greg Pryor will come in the game and play shortstop. So now we go to the top of the eighth inning. So far, Boston 4-7-0, White Sox 0-7-2. And now will be Lynn Scott Evans for the Sox. What a ball game so far today. Showing good signs here, folks. Amazingly, I've got all these people watching from the upper deck here at Comiskey Park. I wave to you. Thank you for coming in. I so appreciate your niceness and everything else for being here, part of the action. Been just starting the 1978 replay and getting better internet stuff. I can use now with my laptop, and I think it may be a home run to me. But this show of gratitude really makes me happy. So again, thank you so much. So we'll now go back to the ballpark. Freddie Lynn will swing in the eighth. 4-7-0. Chicago 0-7-2. Lynn Scott Evans will bat for the Red Sox here in the eighth. Here's the pitch to Lynn. 2-3 is a line drive single. Yes, it is for Freddie Lynn. So Freddie Lynn dings one up the middle. That's his second base hit of the ball game. So Lynn is on a 2-3. Single on an 8, and there's one away. So now Lynn is on. Here's George Scott. Great Scott. So Scott comes in. He is 1-for-3 with a single. That was base hit number 8 for the Red Sox. Will be from the stretch. Does he stay out there is the question. We're in the 8th inning. More righties coming up, and they want righties. So you get Ron Schuler, 82 innings. I think you do. So Ron Schuler will come out, pats him on the back, and sends him on the way. So Ron Schuler will come out for the White Sox. Schuler against Scott. Here's the pitch. 4-9. 4-9. Triple 1-6. And it all goes all the way to the wall. Chet Lemon could not get it. It goes all the way 415, 16, 17 feet back to the wall. Lemon's going to have to check it down. Here comes Scott. He has first. He's got a second. Scott had 4 triples during the year. We're not going to limit him to a double. And it's going to be a triple for George Scott. Oh, my. So George Scott Gar unable to make the play. And it's a triple. And, of course, folks, you know what happens when we get triples here on the broadcast. We'll donate $5 to Beatles Internally channel for the endangerment of triples in baseball. So we'll go ahead, bring George Scott back out and rescore it as I decided to give it to the wrong person. So 4-9, and it's running on a 5, so he gets the triple. Yes, he does. Wow, 4-9, and it's a triple for Scott. 5-0 Red Sox. 8th inning, nobody out. White Sox will play the corners in for Dwight Evans. Schuler from the stretch and the pitch. 5-5. The ground ball shortstop back. Now you hit it at Greg Pryor. Not the glove that Kessinger is. That's why you don't make some of these moves. So that would be my mistake. So now Pryor. Oh, Pryor's got it. I thought he had him. Let's see. He makes the play. The corners will be in. So Scott doesn't move one away. Here's Hobson. Maybe I read it wrong. That's fine. Here's the pitch. 4-4. The fly ball center field. That's deep. Lemon is there. He'll wait. Makes the catch. And here comes the tag as George Scott will come rumbling down the line. Norhagen lets him go by. Runner scores. Red Sox now lead at 6-0. They open up a 6-run lead here in the top of the 8th inning. So now here's Jerry Remy with 2 outs. Schuler with the windup and the pitch. 4-10. That ball is deep. That ball is far. Oh, Remy's a W. I can't see that being gone. It is not. That should be a single. Let's see if it's a single or not. Let's see what the call is. That's an automatic home run against left-handed pitching, but Remy is not powered up. It's a single for Remy. So Remy does get the single on the end power. So now here's Burleson. 3 for 4. Good start for Rick today. Schuler from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-10. That's a fly ball center field. That's going to be Lemon. Lemon's a 1E9, which means it's not going to drop in front of Lemon. Let's see if he can corral in the catch here. 6-10, and yep, it's going to be Lemon. Only errors are 3, 4, 14, 17, 18, and that's a 6, and there's no error on that play. So nicely done. Makes the play, and Side is retired, but the Red Sox get 2 more runs. The team with the red leads the team in the white 6-0. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. You need a lot more Harry Carey here, or this is going to be a long afternoon for the White Sox fans. Bottom of the 8th here. All right, here is Ralph Garr, Johnson against Mike Torres. Torres is going to stay out there now. He has a 6-run lead, at least till he gets tired. 3-2, fouls out behind the plate. That will be Fisk, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So 1 out here in the 8th, and now here is for 3 with the double. Torres looks in, and the sign. 4-11, the ground ball to first. He hit it at the great Scott. Through it is going to be a 4-11 on the play. Scott is going to be a first base X. He is a 3, gives up the hits on the 1 and 2. The errors are going to be 7, 12, 14, and 17. That's a 10. That's a 2. Scott lets it get bam. Scott could not come up with that one. That is a base hit. No error on the play. Infield hit for George Orta. So Orta's on base hit number 8. Here's Lamar Johnson. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. Torres from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-8. That's a fly ball left field. That'll be Yastrzemski. Kempson under it makes the play, and there's 2 outs. So Yaz gets it. He'll throw it back in, and there's 2 outs here in the city of and here in Midway. So Johnson out. Yastrzemski with the catch. 2 outs. And now here is Bobby Bonds. 0 for 3 in the ball game. Runner on first. 2 outs. Torres with the pitch. 2-10 is a walk. Let's see if that tires him, though. That could tire Mike Torres. We'll see if it does. Again, let's see what Zimmer does. He is tired, but we'll go ahead and leave him in. Now, what I do as a homebrew, if you find the pitcher's dot or fatigue of weakness, that automatically, like inside pitch, takes him out of the ball game. So Torres does have that restriction now. Here's Bloomberg. It's a 6-run lead for Ron Bloomberg. Bloomberg in the ball game's 0 for 3. Torres from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Oh, he gives up a line drive deep to right field off the wall. So Orta will score without a problem. Bonds with blazing speed still. He's a 1-17 running. He should score in this unless he hit it to Evans. We'll see what the call is right now. That is an 18. So the home run call was 1-3. The double will go through. So Bloomberg with the double. Lynn's going to get it. And we'll see what the arm is. 1-18 to go home. Send the leading runner. We will hold everyone else up, and it's 6-2. So the White Sox get a little bit closer. 2-run double for Bloomberg. Here's Chet Lemon, and that'll probably be all for Mike Torres. So Torres will come out. Here comes Zim, and he'll come out and get him. Let's see who's out in this bullpen who I like. We'll go to Dick Drago, pitched in real life in this game. So Drago will be the new pitcher. Now here's Lemon, 6-2 ball game, bottom of the eighth. Lemon's 1 for 3, single back in the seventh inning. Drago from the stretch. Can the White Sox keep it going here? 4-10, ground ball to third. Look the other way out, Red Sox fan. Hobson, 4E53. Let's see if he will come up with this one again. 4-10, he gets the hit off from a 1-6, and then he has a ton of errors there. We'll see if he gets out of this inning or not. That's an 18. He fills it okay. But the throw with that elbow, not so much. That's a 17. He makes the play. What a play by 17. He makes the play. What a play by George Scott. Puts the glove down and scoops it and saves the error for Hobson. What a play there by Scott, and he saved an error. We go to the top of the ninth inning. It's Boston 6, White Sox 2. So ninth inning, here we go. And we have some good stuff going on here. 2024 White Sox. Hey, Doug, have not seen you in one of my chats in a long time. Welcome in. Yeah, it's not a great White Sox team either. Bullpen doesn't look strong. So, yeah, this is a better Red Sox team, but the White Sox did beat the Red Sox on this opening day in history. So, again, we're reversing history. The Brewers beat the Orioles on opening day. And also, I think that was a great game earlier today, too. So here is Rice. He'll be followed by Yastrzemski and Fisk against Ron Schuler. 4-run lead. For Rice, he has 2 RBIs, not even on a hit. Ground out and a sac fly. That's going to be a 3-10. That's a single for Rice, his first hit of the 1978 season. So Rice with a base hit. Here is Carl Yastrzemski. Mr. Yastrzemski's 0 for 4. Schuler from the stretch in the pitch. 4-12, and that's a bomb. Hit the right field and deep. It's far. It is gone. Just clears the wall in right field. Home run, Yaz. So Yaz clears the wall in right field, and this, folks, might be over. Yastrzemski hits it far. He hits it deep. He hits it gone. Ballpark home run. 1-7, got the 6. So there it is. Yastrzemski goes far, deep, and gone. 8-2 Red Sox. Here's Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 4. Fisk will now swing 1-8, and that's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Pryor, throws them out, and that is 2 away. So now Fisk went 0 for 5. So that's a loud 0 for 5 on your opening day. Here is Freddie Lynn. He is 2 for 4 in the ball game. Been on base 3 times. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 6-8, and that's a double. Jesus, a double to left field for Lynn. He hit it the other way, down the line, hugs the wall. Lynn on his way to second will get there. It's a double for Freddie Lynn. So Lynn doubles. And now here's George Scott, 2 for 4 with a triple back in the 8th inning. Schuler from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 1-8, ground ball to short. That's Pryor, makes the play. Side is retired. Red Sox get 2 on the Yastrzemski home run. Red Sox adding to their lead. Lead at 8. Oh, wait a minute. There's only 1 out, so Dwight Evans has a chance. So 2 outs for Evans. Schuler from the stretch. 1-8. Ground ball to short. Okay. Hit by Pryor. Gets it. Throws them out. That will side. Is now retired. Red Sox get 2 on the Yastrzemski home run. Red Sox lead it 8-2. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. For Boston, 8-13-0. For Chicago, 2-9-2. So here it will be Soderholm, Nordhagen, and Pryor, the bats for the Red Sox against Dick Drago. Here's the pitch. 4-5 popped up to first. That is Scott. Calls him off. That's 1 away. Red Sox looking to win an opening day matchup here. Here's Wayne Nordhagen. Nordhagen the swing. Drago with the pitch. That'll be a 6-6. That's a single 1-16. Gets the 8. Base hit for Nordhagen. So Nordhagen 2 for 4. Tell me did the right thing and left him in this ball game. Figures being a 300 hitter. Can't probably take him out of there. But it's an 8 on the single. So 1 man on. So now here's Pryor. Pryor 261, 222 at bats. So right-handed hitter. Here's Drago. That's going to be a 6-11, 5-ball left field. That's Yastrzemski. That should get caught. He's a 1E5, so he's not going to give up the hit on the 1. Let's see if he gives up the error, but he has less chances, though. 4, 14, and 18 are your error opportunities. Yastrzemski on the 11 does not make the catch, does not make the error, I should say, and the catch is made. F2s, that's a fly ball to center. There is no advancement. Yastrzemski with the catch. So now here's Ralph Garr, 1 for 4, last chance for the White Sox. Drago looks in from the sign. Does he get him to end it? It's a 4-7. It's a walk, and the White Sox inning will continue. So 4-7 on the walk. First and second, 2 outs. And now here's Orta. Orta a chance to keep it alive for the Sox here. 2 on, 2 out, 6-run lead. Drago looking in from the stretch. Here is the pitch. 4-7. That's another walk. That could have made him tired now. We'll find out what the pitching coach has to say, but that could tire him. Does it do it? No, it does not tire him. Bases loaded and 2 outs for Lamar Johnson, 2 for 4. White Sox trying to make a little comeback here in Comiskey. Boston 8-13-0, Chicago 2-10-2. Drago from the short, from the stretch, looks in. Lamar Johnson 2 for 4. It's a 5. It's a 6. It's a walk. 4. Another walk for Drago. And Don Zimmer is going to get extra gray hair before the season starts. It is now 8-3 with a tying runner on deck in Bloomberg. Bergmeyer is up for the Red Sox if it gets to that point. Bonds' hit run does not mean anything. It just gets a lot closer than it should be. Drago will try to get Bonds out here. From the stretch is Drago. Bonds waits. Bonds 0 for 3. 2-6 walk. Unbelievable. That's another walk for Drago. The run scores, and it's 8-4. And now here's Bloomberg, and here comes Don Zimmer. That will do it. So it's now a save situation, and it will come now down to Mr. Tom Bergmeyer. Again, 4 saves on the year. He basically get one man out, so he'll come in and do it. But the White Sox will probably have someone they can go to. Again, pitching change here at Comiskey. Things getting a little tighter. It's 8-4 Boston here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Frank asks, how you doing? How you doing, Frank? I don't know what you retracted, but, I don't know, whatever you said is probably okay here. We're a family of networks here. So let's go ahead, bottom of the 9th, and let's see who the White Sox can swing with. Well, Bill Nahana Rodney, there's a name, 236 hitter, but he's a 4L. He's the only guy in this roster who can swing. So Bill Nahana Rodney will come and swing. First at bat of the season, he's a 236 hitter, 8 home runs, 35 RBIs. Playing the percentages, when he loses one in anti-clutch situations, he's got an auto game tying grand slam home run on the 1-2, and he's got some other home runs on the 2-2. So ballpark shots are in play. He's a power hitter. So Bergmeyer from the stretch, and of course now things get rough for Bergmeyer. He wants to keep it on Nahana Rodney's card. 1-3 ballpark single 1-12. No! Game over as Rick Burleson again with a stop to save the game and the ball game. Single 1-12. The 15's on the 20. What a play by Burleson, and that's your ball game. Holy cow. What an ending there, right to the end. So the White Sox do get 2. The final score is Boston 8, Chicago 4. Boston 8, 13-0, while Chicago's 4, 10-2. Torres goes 7 2/3, gets the win. 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. A walk and 6 strikeouts. Drago an inning, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 earned, 4 walks. Bergmeyer gets a save, goes a third of an inning. Stone with the loss. He goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Wilby goes 1 inning, 3 hits, 1 run was earned. Ron Schuler got dinged up. 2 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, and 3 earned. Doubles by Lynn, Evans, Orta, and Bloomberg. Triples by Scott. Again, a $5 donation goes to the Beatles Internally Fund for the endangerment of triples. Home runs. Carl Yastrzemski had the only home run for the Red Sox or in the ball game. Well, folks, let me say some goodbyes for a minute, and I'll go see what's on our schedule coming up. We will go in order of playing this game. Let's go ahead and go back to the screen and see what's. I know you guys can't see it. I think I have to somehow put this screen in play. So I have to figure out how to do that, which I'm not exactly sure. So I won't do that immediately. So let's go ahead and look at some stuff here. So next game on the broadcast is going to be actually, no, wrong day. It's the 7th, not the 8th. So let's see. Again, Kansas City didn't start till the 8th either. On the 7th schedule, it will be the Toronto Blue Jays and Dave Lematzik takes on Mark Fidrich and the Detroit Tigers, one of the rare few starts for Fidrich during the 1978 season. This game will probably be played tomorrow. Probably, I would say, if I'm guessing, probably about 2 Eastern time. As I'll probably get up, watch a little bit of that Yankee game, watch some of their starters, and I'll probably come on here and play a game. So I'll probably be on early tomorrow afternoon with the game. Again, it will be Blue Jays and Tigers. Then after that, we just have the A's and Angels. So A's and Angels will get together. That'll be on Friday the 7th. Do I not have a game? Oh, yes. It will be, sorry, we'll try it again. Toronto, Detroit's tomorrow. And then we will go to Minnesota, Seattle once again. So we're not sick of the Twins, Redfern and Honeycutt. And the final game, Rick Langford will take on Frank Tanana, and that should be a good one from Anaheim. All right. Then on Saturday the 8th, we got a full schedule coming. Again, that will include the New York Yankees in their defense of the 1977 World Championship. They'll take on the Texas Rangers in Texas at some point that day. And that's Ron Guidry and John Matlack. And also the Kansas City Royals have not played yet, probably weather problems. They'll play the Cleveland Indians, and that's Dennis Leonard and Wayne Garland. Plus a bunch of other things that's held on for this schedule. So please come in, enjoy yourself during our broadcast. Again, thank you so much for everything that's been going on. Let's go ahead and play some baseball, and I'll go ahead and fast forward what we have going on so far. Let's see, what can we do real quick? Okay, everything has been played basically, all the non-National League games, and in the standings of the National League so far. We'll go over that real quick for you for those who staying around. Oh, that's interesting. I never saw that before. Let's see if I can click on standings here. So league stats. There it is. So the Red Sox and Orioles both have wins. Again, those games are on the channel. Milwaukee lost, so they're 0-1. The Minnesota Twins so far are 2-0, but they're not updated on my stats yet. And Seattle's 0-2. In the National League, Phillies, Expos, and Cubs have wins. Cardinals, Pirates, and Mets have losses. The Reds have won 2 in a row so far, while the Astros are 0-2. The Padres and Dodgers have won a game, and the Giants and Braves have already lost one. Those games are all auto-played as we're just playing the American League. Well, folks, that will do it here at the ballpark. Thank you for coming in. 5 likes, and I still got 10 here at the big old ballpark. I want to say thank you so much for being here. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Again, try me at 2 o'clock, about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Eastern time, and we'll go ahead and get the next game in. That is going to be the Blue Jays and Tigers, as Mark Fidrich will make one of his rare and few starts for the Tigers at Tiger Stadium. So stay tuned for a big one. This is the American League 1978 replay schedule. Have a good day, everybody.